For technologically advanced creatures like us, humans of the past may seem incredibly primitive. An enormous technological gap almost distinguishes us as a new species, and just a few hundred years was enough to make that happen. Even with enormous intellectual progress and technological advancement, our progress is minuscule on a galactic scale. As a civilization grows larger and becomes more advanced, its energy demands will increase rapidly due to its population growth and the energy requirements of its various machines. With this in mind, the Kardashev scale was developed as a way of measuring a civilization's technological advancement based upon how much usable energy it has at its disposal. The Kardashev scale is a classification system for hypothetical extraterrestrial civilizations. The scale includes different categories based on how much energy a civilization is using. Kardashev describes Type 1 as a technological level close to the level presently attained on the Earth. Type 2 as a civilization capable of harnessing the energy radiated by its own star. Type 3 as a civilization in possession of energy on the scale of its own galaxy, and Type 4 civilization is one that can control the resources of an entire universe. Get ready to explore more about these extraterrestrial civilizations. In the Kardashev scale, Type 1 civilization or a planetary civilization would be capable of harvesting all the energy resources available on its planet, with an energy disposal level 10 quadrillion watts. A Type 1 civilization is capable of harnessing the full energy potential of their home planet. Type 1 civilization have finally implemented clean renewable energy into their technological base. The civilizations of this class are most likely capable of controlling their home planet entirely, being able to control the weather, volcanic activity, plate tectonics, and many other natural phenomenon and make floating cities on the water. All this sounds like superpowers, but that's nothing compared to what Type 2 civilization is capable of. Type 2 civilization, also known as interstellar civilization, is an intermediate technologically advanced civilization that are capable of harnessing the entire output of a star, that is the energy radiated by its own star and its surrounding worlds, with energy consumption approximate 100 septillion watts. This stage would consist of a civilization's ability to construct a Dyson sphere. It is a theoretical idea of encapsulating the sun in a bid to extract all of its energy. They can control their entire parent star's energy output, and there are several ways to do it. One idea is to use a megastructure called a Dyson sphere. It is a bunch of solar power collectors encircling a star for about 160 million kilometers. This megastructure, the size of our planet's orbit around the Sun, would resemble some type of a shell encompassing a star, blocking most of its light but also collecting most of its energy. Some may be able to build structures like a ring world or artificial planets or even an Aldersun disk. They would have been able to travel up to 10,000 light-years or so from their parent star, and have also been able to settle many of the worlds within that reach or even terraform them. Now everything sounds like science fiction movie, but nothing compared to Type 3 civilization. A Type 3 civilizations, also known as galactic civilization, boasting the ability to utilize the energy output of the entire galaxy, roughly 10 billion times what a Type 2 civilization could achieve, which is around 1 undecillion watts. This community could colonize the entire galaxy and harness energy from billions of stars residing there. Kardashev proposed that such a civilization would have access to power comparable to the luminosity of the galaxy, capable of tapping into the energy of the entire galaxy. It would be able to harness the energy of every star in the galaxy and could move planets and stars from system to system at will, create and destroy stars, make new planets out of old ones, etc. Entire galaxies would be filled with Dyson spheres surrounding billions of stars. New planetary systems would be artificially made. Their supplies of energy would be infinite. they would practically become immortal, and the only thing that would threaten their existence would be a sudden natural catastrophe such as the massive explosion of a supernova. Such civilization could develop means of collecting energy from black holes. They may also be capable of some intergalactic travel and communication. Now everything sounds too far beyond reality. Let's move further to Type 4 civilization. A Type 4 civilization is one that can control the resources of an entire universe and would almost be able to harness the energy content of the entire universe. The exact amount of energy consumption this requires is uncertain. However, an approximate power use of 10 quadrillion watts, and with that, they could traverse the accelerating expansion of space. Most estimates of the universe's power fall within a few orders of magnitude of this number. Furthermore, advanced races of these species may live inside supermassive black holes. To previous methods of generating energy, these kinds of feats are considered impossible. A Type 4 civilization would need to tap into energy sources unknown to us using strange, or currently unknown, laws of physics. This civilization starts to explore other universes and start to build megaspheres or megadisks. They have the mass of several galaxies and can host a lot of people with its enormous size, about hundreds of thousands of light years. Such civilization starts to find a way to make artificial universes, and universe traveling gets faster. Type 4 civilizations can transport massive objects at incredible speeds, capable of accelerating entire galaxies to significant fractions of the speed of light and effortlessly moving stars and planets. They may also be capable of traveling to other nearby universes in their local multiverse. Now real question arrives, where are humans on the Kardashev scale? According to this scale, we haven't reached Type 1 civilization status, but we're not a Type 0 civilization anymore. So where does this leave us then? 0 on this scale signifies a specific amount of energy consumed by a civilization, which is roughly 1 megawatt of power. Currently our average annual energy consumption is roughly 17.7 terawatts, and just a single terawatt would be enough to power 10 billion light bulbs of 100 watts simultaneously. Therefore human beings have a score of about 0.73 on the Kardashev scale. If you found this video interesting, consider subscribing. Explore for more similar contents like this. You might be interested in these videos. I highly recommend you to watch these videos.